Lily Bennett doesn't fish as often as she'd like. Turtle is a treat, something she only gets to barbecue when she goes out bush. It's not just the taste, it's what this represents, connection with her history and culture.
Is it important for you to come back here?
Yeah, it is.
Why?
Because of my dad and my grandfather used to roam around this area and live there when my father was a little boy.
No one now lives in this remote part of Arnhem Land, but for thousands of years nomadic Aborigines roamed. Now their descendants are coming back, announcing their arrival through calls to their ancestors' spirits.
Your ancestor or your family has been here before, see? That's very special for me to come.
The focus of this trip is to look for ancient rock art. In 1967, an anthropological expedition discovered dozens of pictures, some thought to be 20,000 years old. But the area was so tough to reach over land, the trip wasn't repeated. Until now, this time with the help of a helicopter. It's bringing the descendants of the artists to areas of art to see if they can spot what the 1967 experts missed, and to see what stories they can read into the pictures they find. Because as much as an art expedition, this is a cultural one.
The idea of this trip is to give Indigenous people who have for generations been separated from their history and culture the chance to reconnect.
For decades, Australian government policy was to take nomadic Aborigines away from their traditional lands and house them in permanent villages. But breaking ties with their heritage has done little to pull many out of poverty and dependence, and some think it's been part of the problem.
Certainly when people visit their land, sometimes for the first time, it gives them a great sense of belonging and identity, and I think that really helps with their life in general.
This expedition will last 2 weeks. It's hoped more art will be found, but as important is that those looking can find links with their past, and with those, a better future. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, in Australia's Arnhem Land.